settle down in behind the A Security safety vehicle on the backstretch. They tighten the belts, check the gauges for the final time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go racing. It's feature time here at the Waterford Speedbowl. Moms, we hope you're enjoying the action as it's about to get hot and heavy as the field. Rumbling off that fourth turn to the green flag. Lloyd Agor jumps out front with that 22X automobile. George Perry runs second with the checkerboard 7 car. They kind of get bunched up after that as the field stays tight, nose to tail. Mark Lajeunesse looks to the outside of Butch Perry to take over the runner-up honors. A bump and go through the turns. Everybody's okay, and we stay on the throttle. Lloyd Agor all the way from Mahopac Falls, New York. Out front, Jerry Pearl goes around in turn 1. He jumped on the binders, no apparent contact. Anytime now, as they hit the accelerator, we're back underway. Again, is the 22X of Lloyd Agor out front, being chased by the 33 of Mark Lajeunesse. And Jimmy Dolan breaks out, along with the 5 of Hurricane Harry Rice. Jimmy Broderick on the move, looking to back up that fine runner-up finish last week. 3 laps into this 30-lap feature. The pack begins to spread it out rather quickly. Top runners already up front. This could be a real skirmish and a dogfight right down to the checkered flag. Field continues to run nose to tail. Up front, half a dozen cars continue to wage war for the win. Lloyd Agor being tested by Mark Lajeunesse. Jimmy Dolan plays a little bumper tag with the 69. This one's going to be a tough one to win, folks. A lot of good cars running to perfection tonight. Teddy Christopher on the outside of Jimmy Broderick. He likes that outside lane. Uh-oh, Christopher's in trouble. He goes around in turn number 4. A bunch of drivers able to jump on the brakes in time. And that's going to bring out the car. They wind him up. RPMs climb and we go back to green. This time Agor is able to grab off the number 1 spot, leaving Lajeunesse on the outside of Jimmy Dolan's 69. They battle down that back straightaway side by side. Dolan on the inside, Lajeunesse on the outside, both vying for the runner-up honors. Jimmy Broderick on top of it, running 4th with the number 3 car. Harry Rice runs 5th. Burt Marvin runs in the 6th spot. That's how they stand at the present time. Larry Ross in the 23 right in the hunt as well. Our defending champion, the Flying Zero, with Ricky Young also making his presence felt as he's being shown in the 7th spot. Scott Boria running 8th. So Lajeunesse has mastered that outside groove. He's been out there for at least 3 or 4 circuits and now challenges for the lead up in turn 3. It's Agor out front, but here comes Lajeunesse around the high side. Jimmy Broderick waiting in the wings. The 5 of Rice is there. Burt Marvin is there. Larry Ross is also there. 3 wide at the start-finish line. That can't stand for too long, folks. Agor's out front, but Lajeunesse and Jimmy Dolan. At least 5 laps that we're sure of have been side by side, wheel to wheel. Lajeunesse with a little extra push dives it down deep into turn 3. Jimmy Dolan, on the other hand, comes out just a little bit harder. Some real top-notch open-wheel racing. We're closing in on the halfway mark. 15 down, 15 to go. Uh-oh, Lajeunesse goes around. He takes out the 69. And now they just stack them up like cordwood. Harry Rice is high up in the air. Also, the flying zero of Ricky Young. The 33 car drives away. Larry Ross in the 23 is involved. Looks the 07 of Burt Marvin able to drive away. And we've got one car stuck down underneath. We know it's the flying zero of Ricky Young, the 5 of Rice, and we're guessing it's car number 12 of Gary Dyer. It appears to be the right color, but as you can see, Harry Rice is sitting directly on top of the other two automobiles. Alongside, Scott Poirier on the inside of row number 2, Chris Jones on the outside. Wasting no time. The battle wages up front. Jimmy Broderick, finishing runner-up last Saturday night, would like to gain one spot tonight. Lloyd Agor looking for a bit of luck himself with that 22X car. And you've got some hot shoes buried in the back of the pack. You got Rocco, you've got Rice. We're looking for Teddy Christopher. He's already towards the front. A little bump and go in the middle. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. Mark Lajeunesse also on the move with the 33 car, trying to close in. Larry Ross out there, Dennis Gator in the back, Frank Cardile. Lajeunesse looks to the outside of Mark Roccaro. Battling for about the 10th spot at a quick count. Somewhere in that vicinity and neighborhood. And just as we said, it looks as though Lajeunesse moves into 9th, moving Roccaro back to 10th. 2/3 of the way through this 30-lap feature. A lot of good machinery stuck in the back. Teddy Christopher outside once again. He was there earlier tonight. That's what got him into a bit of trouble. But it looks as though he's got the car sticking rather well in that outside groove. Bruce Hewitt on the move with the number 19, as is Jerry Pearl with the 43. Cars running under a blanket. Open wheel racing at its best. A modified division here at the Shoreline Oval, letting it all hang out. Hewitt in trouble, bobbles off turn number 2. Broke traction momentarily, but regains control. Problems in turn 4. Teddy Christopher, Chris Jones, David Gator all involved. Chris Jones in car number 9. Taking the hardest shot, Teddy Christopher is around. They'll be depositing that automobile in the center of the infield as the track crew push down a little bit of speedy dry here on the front straightaway. Short dash for all the cash. And Lloyd Agor would like to take the lion's share, as would Jimmy Broderick. Blasting out front, car number 22X once again. Everybody else in hot pursuit. Sparks fly. A couple of drivers jump on the binders, but everybody appears to be A-OK. Scott Poirier in trouble. He's down on the inside. A couple of cars able to get by. We'll get the 5 to go this time by, as we've got a real battle for the lead developing up front. The top 3 cars run nose to tail, and Jimmy Broderick off the speedway on the backstretch, facing the wrong way at turn 3. Trouble aplenty. Yellow flag quickly waving. Good time. Hang on to your seat, folks. This one's going down to the end. Drag race into turn number 1. Agor stays tucked down low, Pearl up high. Pearl drops back in behind to the runner-up spot. Hewitt and Lajeunesse fighting for that 4th spot. As Dennis Gator moves in to make it a 5-car battle for that particular position. Yo, this one's going to go right to the wire, folks. Don't go away. This is about as tight as it gets on any particular Saturday night. Don't blink an eye, you could lose a spot or two. Next time around, it's 2 more times for your leader, Lloyd Agor.
To the goal marker, Lloyd Agor, Jerry Pearl, Moose Hewitt, Dennis Gaeta, and Mark Lajeunesse. Top 5 battle shaping up for the lead. Jerry Pearl taking a peek down low with the 43. Then the 22 of Lloyd Agor with the white flag in sight. Scoreboard clicks off to lap number 29. Jerry Pearl continues. Glued right to Lloyd Agor's back bumper with the circle asphalt paving. Number 22, George Moose Hewitt running in that 3rd spot. He looks to close on in. The field scrambles out of turn number 4. Side by side at the start-finish line. Jerry Pearl and Lloyd Agor. Too close for me to call. We're going to have to check on the Busch Racing Series scores for the winner.
Folks, because that's about all there was out front. In fact, the drivers weren't even sure when they got to the line. They came back. Both put their hands up. Who won? The scorers say it's the driver of car number 43, the United Auto Parts. Statewide Recovery Action Amusements number 43 of Mr. Consistency. A nice round of applause. You know, off turns 3 and 4, you were second money, pal. That's all there was to it. Off turn 4, you're alongside and at the line. They say you nipped them by an inch. How does it feel to pick up your first win of the year?
It sure does feel good. We wrecked the car early, and I didn't even know if we were going to make it back out here.
You said you had a little problem off that 4th turn. The inside groove was definitely the place to be at the time.
Yeah, somebody gave me a shot in the back, and we drove right on through.
Well, you know, you got a lot of sponsors, you got a lot of family members, a lot of crew members out here. Anybody in particular that plays an important part in your life?
Just everybody that helps me out, I really appreciate it. We worked hard tonight, and I really appreciate all our sponsors. I can't thank you enough.
And he means all of them, folks, and he's got a bunch of them. How about the winner of tonight's 30-lap modified feature event, Mr. Consistency out of Colchester, Connecticut, as Jerry Pearl picks up his first win of the year.